Hi crafty cuties! I hope you guys are doing lovely. If you are new to this channel, I'm Jessica. Welcome. I am going to show you guys today in detail how I set up my total self tracker. I did get the base of my idea for this from Pinterest, so then I just kind of changed it up to what works for me, and I am loving this. So I hope that this video is helpful for you guys. This is my August tracker, and obviously you can see I have already started using it. Today it is August 12th, so we are right here. And I am going to show you from start how I set this up. So we will start the September tracker. You need your bullet journal or some paper. You're going to need a pen. A ruler does make it nice. And then anything extra that you want. If you want to decorate yours, I have some washi tape, some stickers that I like to use, and I do like to use some journal cards for the little key that is over here. And I do have 2 of those. So first I kind of want to explain how this works. It's really simple. I don't know if it looks simple to you guys, but I am basically tracking some things that I think play into my mood, my energy levels, my anxiety, my stress, and my motivation. So those things are yoga, a 20-minute cleanup, hydrated, healthy eating, the weather, caffeine, and alcohol. Now, when I first started this, I was going to add a ton more, but I wanted to keep it simple. I wanted to keep it doable for every single day, and I just specifically know that those are the things that are really important to my body. So you choose whatever, you know, is important to you, and then the things that I am tracking up here on the graph: mood, energy, anxiety, stress, hours of sleep. Basically, I have it lined up so that if I am going to look here on August 1st, I can see the different levels, and I have a 1 to 10 level scale here. I call this the shame scale because it stands for S for stress, H for hours of sleep, A for anxiety, M for mood, E for energy. This is my shame scale. It's on a 1 to 10, and on my key I do have what each number means for each thing. So I will go into that when we are making ours. Honestly, this has been really helpful to me, so let's get started. We are getting started with the setup, and you will notice that I am making a very simple graph on one page here. And the measurements are going to be different for everyone because you're going to have probably a different number of habits that you want to include, and your bullet journal may not be the same size. So I'm not going to include measurements, but you can clearly see what I'm doing here. And honestly, mine did not end up being very even. I wasn't too concerned about that at all. So here I'm just writing down the different habits. And then next we are going to divide this section into 30 because there are 30 days in September. I think that's right. And you will notice I'm just going to make some horizontal lines now. So now for each habit, you'll notice there is a little box for each day. Now I'm going to continue those horizontal lines onto the next page, because I want everything to line up so that when I am looking at all of my data, I can kind of see how things correlate, and it will be very easy for me to see the different habits or things that happened on those days. So now I'm just making a little space down at the bottom so that I can write all of the days here. And you don't have to write out the whole month if you don't want to. Honestly, you could just write 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way down to 30, or how many days are in that month. But I like to do it that way. I think it looks nice. So now really all I am going to do is decorate the rest of my tracker. So I'm just writing out the total self tracker. That's what I'm calling this. And then I write my shame scale. And I am going to go ahead and mark down 1 through 10 on the scale here. You could do 1 through 5 if you want, or you can really do however you would like. And now I'm just going to kind of add some stickers for decoration. Isn't that sticker adorable? I like to use that on my tracker just because I think it's super cute and it goes along with it. So now I'm going to write my key, and I do use a color coding system. Very simple. You can see here each color that I am using for the different things that I am tracking. And then I do like to write on this card what a 1 means, what a 10 means, just so I can use that for reference when I am tracking everything. And the way that I use the color coding system is very simple. Each color is one of those characteristics that I am tracking, and I will just mark which number on the scale I am feeling at the end of each day. And then I basically just connect the dots for each color. And now when you are all complete setting up, it is time to enter your data for each day. So if you are someone who gets a little overwhelmed by having this huge tracker and you have to input all of your data per day, you can go about this a little bit differently. And if you do a weekly setup, what I would suggest is to make a mini tracker or graph on your weekly layout, just like this here. This has the same exact data, however, I don't have the graph portion. I just write down the different numbers, and then at the end of the week, I will take all of this data and then I will input it into my monthly layout, if that makes sense. And I do like to do it this way. I feel like it's easier because I'm not using the color coding system on the weekly layout, and it's just a lot faster for me to take out all of my colored pins at the end of the week and just input everything so that I can connect the dots as well. And you will just have to find out what works best for you. This is how I prefer to do it, but I'm sure there are many people that would just prefer to input all of their information onto the monthly tracker. That is all there is to it, really. If you guys have any questions, be sure to leave them down below and I will get back to you. I hope this video was helpful, and if you guys decide to start a tracker, let me know. I like to share pictures on Instagram just because I think it's fun and motivating to one another. I would love to see yours. And here's a picture of my completed tracker from last month. That's what it looks like when it's all complete. And I found it to be very helpful to take a look at the very end of the month and see what different things might correlate or maybe not. Well guys, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and if you are new, definitely subscribe if you like crafty videos. I do planner videos, bullet journal, crafting DIYs, you name it. I would love to have you join the Crafty Cutie family, and feel free to leave any requests down below for videos that you would like to see. And I will talk to you in the next video. Bye guys!